What's up, guys? Nolan here. Quick recording at the beginning of this one. I think what I need to do is I need to just start pumping gameplay so that you guys can see what I'm doing with the units, what situations that I'm choosing, which units, what kind of situations I'm putting them in on different maps and things like that. You guys need to just start to see what I see with the gameplay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start pumping videos of my games because I have dozens that I haven't shown you that are extremely useful, especially if you guys are going to start learning the tag system on your own. But I do suggest that you guys join our Discord and stay tuned there, because what I'm doing is I'm coaching people on how to coach others and how to play the game the way that I play the game, so that we can start growing a community within that. So stay tuned on the Discord, on my Discord, the nice guy Discord that's linked below. And make sure that you select the Broken Arrow role so that you can see what's going on in there. Now, in order to get this as quickly as possible and still be able to help out as many of you as possible with however much time that you guys have, I am going to start uploading these games in particular at double speed. So what you guys can do is you can put it at double speed as well on the YouTube side, and that will be 4 times the speed, aka a 10-minute video that you can slow down to whatever speed that you want when you want. 10 minutes probably being a solid time to be able to take whatever kind of information that you want to take from it. And then also what you can do in that 10 minutes is understand whether this is the kind of gameplay that you might find valuable. Because depending on the way that I play, the units that I use on the map that I use them on, it may or may not be useful to you to be able to learn or to see what I am doing in that particular situation. So the 10-minute version, if you guys put it on double speed on YouTube, might be beneficial in its own way of just understanding, okay, he went here and did that. Whereas if you guys need the granular, like, specifics, you can put it on 0.5 speed, aka half speed, and then you'll get the normal speed of the video and actually see what the actual game speed and what actually happened during that game. So I'm going to test this out and see how it goes. I'm going to do a couple of these videos because otherwise these just aren't getting posted, and yet they are still good games. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to post probably 3 or 4 of these over the next couple of days, maybe. I'll probably wait like 6 hours or something like that, but probably they'll be posted. Just let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, check out the tag video that I put up yesterday. Or the day before, whenever you end up watching this. It was, what was it, August 22nd video on specifics about the tag system, because we're getting started over there as well. So otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching. Click all the buttons on the screen to support what I do, or come by a stream, which this is actually a recording of. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a nice day. See you guys. All it takes is 3 players who are coordinating correctly with all 3 of them could be Russian Airborne Marine and do whatever the hell they want to you. 2 people full spam heli rush while after they do a good enough job of getting intel of where your SHORAD is. They send a plane to double check to see if they have any ammunition left over, potentially to see if they're reloading, and then once they're reloading, you send it in. Pay attention to where the supply is, eliminate the supply so that they can't reload, and ideally on a map with as much force as possible. My frames are dog shit right now. Thumbs up. I forgot to take the double force out. I guess with this deck, there's nothing else I'd rather put in there. Well, if it's a heli spam, you gotta be very careful. So it's gotta be, this is something that I talk about within my system, and again, this is based off of groups of 3 to 5 people. There's one person whose job as the United States is to stop the Russian heli spam, and that's some kind of a Marine combo deck. So if you're a Marine, you can bring the Super Cobras and Vipers with the Sideliners. That'll do a good enough job to stop, as long as somebody has some SHORAD, it'll do a good enough job to quickly, what's the right word? It's, the contribution that the Super Cobras and the Vipers will have to doing damage to those helicopters will be enough that just having the SHORAD, or if they've already passed the SHORAD, they will then finish off whatever's left. Because it's not like none of the helicopters die. Most of them do, it's just there's too many. And then it depends on like what information did they gain and what damage did they do when they sent them. And then I have many different SFX. None of those SFX are particularly built to stop a Russian helicopter rush, because I already know that those helicopters do what they need to do. A lot of people use little birds. That's going to be the easiest thing to defeat if you bring specifically little birds, because they don't have any ECM, they don't have any choice. So sending anything with a thing that kills helicopters will one-shot and kill those little birds. So anybody that is using an SFX with little birds with the stingers to negate a Russian helicopter rush, all that will happen is eventually people will learn how to actually do it correctly, and they're going to lose.
just quietly gone. Could be down pretty bad. Most of your stuff has 10 armor, the Apaches have 20, and then most of the Russian helicopters have 20 to 30. So we'll just paper. It's usually not worth it to try and do that in the United States, which is why mostly Airborne is used. Except when there's super helicopters that are before, super Viper. If I had some stingers on the Warbird, yeah, that would have been really fast in that case, but generally speaking, it's not an issue. when they're playing is just kind of set up their front lines and then wait to get artillery. And you need to make a difference in that in your own way, which you saw. So yeah, Airborne. Like I said, generally speaking, SF just carried that game. You can continue to bomb, but the planes that you send forward, and even if they get the payload off, it's very rare that you are going to be able to efficiently trade when you lose, because you're going to lose the plane, especially against Russia. You're going to lose it, and a lot of the Patriots are buffed since release, so they one shot a lot. So basically, it's how are you going to trade your kills, and how much information are you going to gain in doing that, and it's insanely inefficient with Airborne. So the F-15 as a utility is very good, but it's not worth having to use the rest of the deck. Like this right here, I would have been able to utterly. I mean, I already kind of carried to a point on that game because the enemy had to focus so many resources on me in particular, and the effect that I had with the reconnaissance that I did, and the distractions and the kills that I got when I got them, and the resources, like I said, the resources that they needed to use on me in particular, and it was all just because of that stuff. Well, this is the deck. This is the deck over here. Or is it? Alright, that's Russia. So I actually didn't know Hawkeye has that range that he had. I could have been doing better with that, but generally speaking, in order to bring these and use these, you need to have a supporting role, which is extremely effective at doing, like you saw there. That teammate that was yapping there at the end about bombing his units or whatever. He had no ability to push whatsoever. He has no understanding of how to play infantry or how to play the game in general. So he just wanted to go sit on a point and then not do anything but get artillery and get nukes 3 times in the game. So a lot of people are able to do that, and then they act like that guy acted all cocky when they don't actually know what they're doing, and they don't have any real contribution to the game because they just fill buildings with infantry and then wait to get bombed or artillery instead of pushing. So when you have the right vehicles and when you have the right mindset with the right units, you're able to actually have a pretty big impact on the game, which you can do with this Airborne SF deck. But generally speaking, Airborne is a very bad spec that I don't suggest anyone uses combined with anything. It's literally just the F-15E, and the EX can do the thing with the J-Styles if you want, and it can ripple fire the AMRAAMs, which is very effective. But literally, there's nothing that Airborne does that SF can't do. You're just able to bring more, like you're able to bring more helicopters, you're able to bring more planes. So as a utility, if you stack it like this and then you support your team doing that, along with the infantry pushes that you can do with the SF, it's very good. But generally speaking, I don't suggest anyone uses Airborne SF unless you specifically have somebody that is going to be on the ground doing something like this, because when you have very stupid teammates like I just did last game, they're not able to realize like how they can actually have a real impact on the game, which is Iron Thunder specifically, not just like the MLRSs and stuff that they're trying to do in the tank pushes that can get killed by ATGMs. But if you wanted to use like an Airborne armor deck, just use SF armor like what I have here in particular. The way that you use this is actually now I think about it, I need to go change the Raptor on the other one, and let me click that because that was a good game.